Princess Zara stood in the great hall of the space station. Around her, giant aliens talked and laughed. She felt very small. The princess was only 3 feet tall, much shorter than everyone else. Her purple skin had pretty lights that moved across it like tiny stars. These lights showed that she was royal, but no one seemed to care. The hall was huge and filled with aliens from all over the galaxy. Some had thick armor on their skin, others had sharp claws and big teeth. Many were twice as tall as any human. They all looked strong and scary. Princess Zara looked like a child next to them. She walked toward Commander Krex, a huge alien with gray skin like rock. He was 8 feet tall and had spikes on his arms. His people were known as great fighters. Princess Zara hoped he would listen to her. "Commander Krex," she said in a soft voice, "my father sent me to ask if you would marry me. Our people could be friends and help each other." Commander Krex looked down at her. His red eyes were cold. He made a sound like laughing, but it was not nice. "You? Marry you?" He shook his big head. "The Villani people are weak. You hide behind your machines. Real warriors fight with their hands and teeth." Princess Zara felt her face get hot. "My people are not weak. We are just different." "Different means weak," Commander Krex said. He turned his back to her and walked away. Princess Zara watched him go. This was the 5th alien leader who said no to her today. Her father, the Emperor, told her she must find a husband, someone strong who could protect their planet. But no one wanted to marry someone so small. Jake Martinez stood near the wall watching everything. He was a human soldier, 28 years old. His job was to keep peace at this big meeting. Jake had brown hair and kind eyes. He wore the blue uniform of Earth's Space Force. Jake felt bad for the little princess. He had been watching aliens say no to her all day. They all said the same thing: she was too small, too weak. Jake did not think that was fair. His boss, Captain Lisa Hayes, walked up to him. She was a tall woman with short black hair. "Martinez, what do you think of all this?" "It's not right, Captain," Jake said. "They judge her before they even talk to her." Captain Hayes looked at the princess. "The galaxy is a hard place, Martinez. Size and strength matter out here." "Do they?" Jake asked. "We humans are not the biggest or strongest either." Princess Zara walked to another group of aliens. These were the reptile people. They had green scales and long tails. Their leader was called General Voss. "General Voss," Princess Zara said, "would your people think about joining with mine?" General Voss looked at her with yellow eyes. His tongue came out like a snake's. "Little princess, you are pretty, but my people need strong allies. Your race is too soft. You would break in the first real fight." "We have never lost a war," Princess Zara said. "Because you run away or hide," General Voss said. "That is not fighting. That is being scared." More aliens nearby heard this and started laughing. Princess Zara's light patterns got brighter when she was upset. Now they were flashing like angry stars. Jake wanted to help her, but he did not know if he should. Humans were new to this galaxy. They had only been here for 5 years. Most aliens still did not trust them. Princess Zara tried 2 more groups. The insect people said she was not evolved enough. The water people said they could not breathe the same air, so marriage was impossible. Each time, Princess Zara looked more sad. The day was ending. Most aliens were going back to their ships. Princess Zara walked alone to a big window that looked out at space. Stars filled the black sky like tiny diamonds. She stood there by herself, looking small and lost. Jake could not watch anymore. He walked over to her slowly. "Your Highness?" Princess Zara turned around. She was surprised to see a human talking to her. "Oh, hello." Her voice was very quiet. "I am Jake Martinez," he said. "I am sorry about today. Those aliens were not nice to you." Princess Zara smiled a little. "You speak my language well." "We have good computers for that," Jake said. "Can I ask you something?" "Yes." "Why do you need to marry a warrior? What is wrong with marrying someone who is smart or kind?" Princess Zara looked surprised by the question. My father says our enemies will attack us if we do not have strong friends. Warriors can protect us. But you said your people never lost a war. Maybe you do not need protection. Maybe you need friends. Princess Zara thought about this. No one had ever said that to her before. You think differently than other people. Humans often do, Jake said. We learned that being different is not always bad. They stood looking at the stars together. Princess Zara felt a little better. This human was kind to her when no one else was. Jake Martinez, she said. Why are humans here? Most aliens do not like new people. We want to learn and make friends, Jake said. We think the galaxy is big enough for everyone. Princess Zara smiled for the first time all day. I think so too. Your Highness, can I tell you something? Please do. I watched you today. You were brave even when everyone was mean to you. That takes real strength. Princess Zara's light patterns changed. Now they were soft and warm instead of angry. Thank you, Jake Martinez. No one has said that to me before. A voice came over the station's speakers. All ships must leave in 1 hour. The meeting is over. Princess Zara looked sad again. I must go home and tell my father that I failed. You did not fail, Jake said. You tried your best. Sometimes that is all anyone can do. Princess Zara looked at Jake with her big eyes. They were purple like her skin, but brighter. I hope we meet again, Jake Martinez. I hope so too, Your Highness. Princess Zara walked away toward her ship. Jake watched her go. He felt that something important had just happened, but he did not know what it was yet. Captain Hayes came up behind him. Making friends, Martinez? Maybe, Captain. She seems like a good person. Be careful. Politics in space can be dangerous. Jake nodded, but he kept thinking about the little princess who was braver than all the big aliens who said no to her. He had a feeling their paths would cross again soon. 3 weeks passed after the big meeting. Jake was on his ship reading reports when Captain Hayes came running into the room. Her face looked worried. Martinez, we have a problem, she said. It's about that princess you talked to. Jake put down his papers. Princess Zara? What happened? She's in big trouble. Her cousin says she's a traitor. He told everyone she was selling secrets to enemy aliens. Jake stood up fast. That's not true. I met her. She would never do that. How do you know? Captain Hayes asked. I just know. She loves her people too much to hurt them. Captain Hayes showed Jake a computer screen. It had news from all over the galaxy. Prince Mordak says he has proof. The Galactic Court believes him. They want to arrest Princess Zara. Jake read the news. Prince Mordak was Princess Zara's cousin. He was tall and strong, not like her. The news said he would be the new ruler if something happened to Princess Zara. This is wrong, Jake said. Prince Mordak wants to be king. He's lying about his cousin. Even if that's true, what can we do? We're just humans. This is alien business. Jake thought hard. Captain, what if Princess Zara asks for help? Would we help her? Help her how? I don't know yet, but she's innocent. We can't let bad things happen to good people. Captain Hayes looked at Jake for a long time. You like her, don't you? Jake's face got red. This isn't about that. This is about doing what's right. 2 days later, alarms started ringing on the human ship. Jake ran to the control room. The A screen showed spaceships fighting near a small planet. What's happening? Jake asked. It's Princess Zara's ship, said Tom, the pilot. She's being attacked by pirates. Jake looked closer at the screen. Those aren't pirates. Look at their ships. They're too new and too well organized. Captain Hayes came in. You're right. Those are military ships trying to look like pirates. It's Prince Mordak, Jake said. He's trying to kill his cousin before anyone can prove she's innocent. The princess's ship was small and fast, but there were 5 ships attacking her. She was trying to run away, but they kept shooting at her. Captain, we have to help her, Jake said. Martinez, if we get involved, we could start a war. If we don't help, an innocent person will die. Captain Hayes watched the fight on the screen. Princess Zara's ship was getting hit by laser beams. Smoke was coming out of it. All right, Captain Hayes said, but we're going to be in big trouble for this. I'll take full responsibility, Jake said. Captain Hayes spoke into her microphone. All crew, this is the captain. We're going to help the princess. Get ready for battle. The human ship flew toward the fight. It was bigger than Princess Zara's ship, but smaller than the attackers. Jake ran to the weapons station. Princess Zara, this is the Earth ship Liberty's Edge, Captain Hayes said into the radio. We're here to help. Princess Zara's voice came back. She sounded scared but brave. Liberty's Edge, thank you, but you should not risk your lives for me. Too late for that, Jake said into his microphone. We're already here. The battle was hard. The fake pirates had better weapons, but humans were good at fighting in space. Jake had trained for this kind of battle many times. Jake Martinez, is that you? Princess Zara's voice asked. Yes, Your Highness. Hold on. We're coming to get you. The human ship fought bravely. They destroyed 2 of the attacking ships and scared the others away. But Jake got hurt when something exploded near his station. A piece of metal cut his arm. They brought Princess Zara's damaged ship inside the human ship. Jake went to meet her even though his arm was bleeding. Princess Zara was waiting in the docking bay. She looked the same as before, small and purple with pretty lights on her skin. But now she looked tired and worried too. Jake Martinez, she said when she saw him. You came to help me. Of course we did, Jake said. We couldn't let bad things happen to you. Princess Zara saw the blood on his arm. You're hurt because of me. I'm okay. It's just a small cut. Princess Zara came closer. Her hands started to glow with soft light. Let me fix that. She put her hands on Jake's arm. The light felt warm and good. Jake watched as his cut started to heal. In a few minutes it was completely better. How did you do that? Jake asked. My people can heal with our touch, Princess Zara said. It is one of our gifts. Captain Hayes came into the docking bay. Princess Zara, welcome to our ship. But I have to tell you something. By helping you, we're now considered criminals too. Princess Zara looked sad. I am sorry. I never wanted to bring trouble to your people. We made our choice, and Captain Hayes said. But now we need to know the truth. Did you really sell secrets? Never, Princess Zara said. Her light patterns flashed bright. I would die before I hurt my people. Jake believed her completely. We know you didn't do it. But can you prove it? Princess Zara shook her head. Prince Mordak has powerful friends. They will believe him, not me. Then we need to find real proof, Jake said. They went to the ship's meeting room. Princess Zara sat in a chair that was too big for her. She looked very small and alone. Tell us everything, Captain Hayes said. Princess Zara took a deep breath. Prince Mordak has always wanted to be ruler. When my father said I must marry a warrior, Mordak got angry. He said I would bring shame to our family because I am too weak. But you're not weak, Jake said. Mordak thinks I am. He thinks all Villani people are weak because we do not fight like other aliens do. How do your people fight? Captain Hayes asked. Princess Zara was quiet for a moment. We fight with our minds, not our muscles. We can control machines with our thoughts. We can make any computer do what we want. Jake's eyes got wide. Any computer? Yes, but it makes us very tired. That is why we look weak to other aliens. Using our power costs us a lot of energy. Captain Hayes and Jake looked at each other. Now they understood why other aliens were afraid of the Villani people. If Mordak becomes ruler, what happens? Jake asked. He wants to make our people into warriors, like other aliens. He wants to stop using our special gifts. He thinks that will make us strong. But your gifts are what make you special, Jake said. Princess Zara smiled at him. You understand. But Mordak does not. He thinks being different means being wrong. Captain Hayes stood up. Princess, we'll help you prove the truth, but it won't be easy. Why are you helping me? Princess Zara asked. Your people will be in danger, Jake answered for everyone. Because helping people is the right thing to do. That's what humans believe. Princess Zara's lights got very bright and warm. Thank you, Jake Martinez. Thank you, Captain Hayes. I will never forget this kindness. As they made plans to prove her innocence, Jake realized that Princess Zara was not just someone who needed help. She was someone special who could change the whole galaxy. He just hoped they could keep her safe long enough to prove it. Princess Zara was hiding on the human ship for a week now. Jake brought her food every day and they talked about many things. She was smart and funny, not weak like other aliens said. One day the ship's computer started making strange sounds. Captain Hayes called everyone to the control room. "Our main computer is broken," said Tom, the pilot. "We can't fly the ship properly. We need to find a space station to fix it." Princess Zara was standing quietly in the corner. "May I try to help?" she asked. Captain Hayes looked confused. "Help how? This is very complicated machine work." Princess Zara walked to the big computer in the center of the room. "My people are good with machines. Please let me try." Jake nodded to the captain. "Let her try." Princess Zara put her small hands on the computer. Her skin started to glow with soft purple light. The light moved from her hands into the machine. Everyone watched in amazement. The computer screens that were dark started to light up. The strange sounds stopped. Numbers and words appeared on the screens, moving very fast. "What's happening?" Captain Hayes asked. "She's talking to the computer," Jake said quietly. Princess Zara closed her eyes. The light from her hands got brighter. The computer started working perfectly. All the broken parts were fixed, but when Princess Zara stepped back, she almost fell. Down. Jake caught her quickly. "Are you okay?" he asked. Princess Zara was breathing hard. "I am fine, just tired." Captain Hayes looked at the computer screens. Everything was working better than before. "How did you do that?" Princess Zara sat down in a chair. "My people can join our minds with machines. We can understand how they think and fix them from inside." "That's incredible," Tom said. "I've never seen anything like it." "This is why other aliens fear us," Princess Zara said. "They do not understand our power. They think we might use it against them." Jake gave her some water. "Is that why Prince Mordak wants to stop your people from using these gifts?" "Yes. He thinks if we fight like other aliens, they will accept us. But he does not understand that our gifts are what make us special." Captain Hayes sat down across from Princess Zara. "Can you control any machine?" "Most machines, yes. But it is very hard work. Each time I do it, I get weaker." "How much weaker?" Jake asked. He was worried about her. Princess Zara looked sad. "If I use too much power, I could die. That is why my people look fragile. We are strong in different ways, but it costs us much." Jake understood now. "That's why no alien warrior wanted to marry you. They thought you were weak, but really you were strong in ways they couldn't understand." "Yes," Princess Zara said. "And they were afraid. If I married their enemy, I could control all their machines. I could stop their ships and weapons without fighting." 2 days later, enemy ships found them. Prince Mordak had sent 5 big warships to capture Princess Zara. "This is Prince Mordak," a voice said over the radio. "Give me my cousin and I will let your ship go free." Captain Hayes spoke back. "Princess Zara is under our protection. Go away." "Then you will all die," Prince Mordak said. The enemy ships started shooting. The human ship was fast, but it could not fight 5 ships at once. "We need to run," Captain Hayes said. "But our engines are not strong enough." Princess Zara stood up. "I can help. I can make the engines work better." "No," Jake said. "You're still tired from fixing the computer. It might hurt you." "If I do not help, we will all be captured," Princess Zara said. "I must try." Jake wanted to stop her, but he knew she was right. Princess Zara went to the engine room. Jake followed her. The engine room was hot and loud. Big machines hummed and vibrated. Princess Zara put her hands on the main engine. Her whole body started to glow. "Be careful," Jake said. Princess Zara closed her eyes. The light from her body went into the engine. The machine started working faster and better. The ship began to move much quicker than before, but Princess Zara was shaking. Using so much power was hurting her. "That's enough," Jake said. You did it. We're moving fast enough now. Princess Zara tried to stop, but she could not let go of the machine. The power was stuck, flowing between her and the engine. Jake carefully touched her shoulder. Zara, you have to stop now. At his touch, Princess Zara was able to break the connection. She fell backward and Jake caught her. She was very weak and could barely stand. I'm okay, she whispered, but Jake could see she was not okay. He carried her to the medical room. Princess Zara was so light, like carrying a child. Her lights were very dim now. Rest, Jake said, putting her on the medical bed. Did we escape? She asked. Jake looked at the screens. They were far away from the enemy. Ships now. Yes, we escaped. You saved us all. Princess Zara smiled weakly. Good. Captain Hayes came to check on them. How is she? Very tired, Jake said. She used too much power. The engines are working amazing now, Captain Hayes said. We're moving twice as fast as normal. Jake looked down at Princess Zara. She was sleeping now, but he could see she was in pain. Captain, I understand now why aliens are afraid of her people. Why? Think about it. She could control any ship, any weapon, any computer in the galaxy. If the Villani people wanted to, they could take over everything without firing a single shot. Captain Hayes thought about this. But they don't do that. No, they don't. They use their power to help and protect, not to hurt others. That makes them good people, but it also makes them dangerous to anyone who wants to hurt them. Princess Zara opened her eyes. Jake? I'm here, he said, taking her hand. I heard what you said. You understand now why no one wants to marry me. Who wants a wife who might die from protecting him? Jake squeezed her hand gently. I see someone who is the strongest person I have ever met. Physical strength is easy. What you do takes real courage. Princess Zara's lights got a little brighter. You really think so? I know so, Jake said. And anyone who can't see that doesn't deserve you. Princess Zara closed her eyes again, but she was smiling. Jake stayed with her while she slept, thinking about how wrong the galaxy was about her people. 3 days later, Princess Zara was feeling better. She was sitting, with Jake in the ship's garden room, looking at the plants that grew there. Jake, can I ask you something? She said. Of course. Why do humans help people they barely know? Most aliens only help their own families. Jake thought about this. I guess we learned that helping others makes everyone stronger. When you helped our ship, we all became safer. When we helped you, we learned something new about the galaxy. Princess Zara nodded. My people think the same way. Maybe that is why we understand each other. Maybe, Jake said. Or maybe good people understand each other no matter where they come from. Princess Zara looked at Jake with her bright purple eyes. I am glad we met, Jake Martinez. Me too, Princess Zara, me too. Bad news came over the radio one morning. The Galactic Court had made a decision about Princess Zara. Princess Zara of the Villani people, the official voice said. You must face trial by combat. Prince Mordak has the right to challenge you for the throne. You have 3 days to choose a champion to fight for you. Princess Zara sat quietly after hearing this. Jake could see she was scared. What does this mean? Jake asked. It means I must find someone to fight Prince Mordak. Princess Zara said. If my champion wins, I am innocent. If Prince Mordak wins, he becomes the ruler and I die. Captain Hayes looked worried. Can't you fight the trial in court with lawyers? No. This is the old way. When family members fight for the throne, only combat can decide who is right. Jake felt angry. That's not fair. You're innocent. You shouldn't have to fight. I do not have to fight, Princess Zara said. My champion will fight for me. But who will do it? Every strong alien already supports Prince Mordak. They all knew this was true. Prince Mordak had promised other aliens that they could control Villani technology if he became ruler. All the warriors wanted to be his friends. What about hiring someone? Captain Hayes asked. I have no money for that. Prince Mordak took control of my family's wealth when he accused me. Jake had been thinking. Harosan, what if I fight for you? Everyone stared at him. Princess Zara looked shocked. Jake? No, she said. You cannot fight Prince Mordak. He is too strong. Maybe, but I'm the only one willing to try. Captain Hayes shook her head. Martinez, this is crazy. Prince Mordak is 7 feet tall. He has natural armor and poisonous claws. You're just a human. Humans have won fights against bigger enemies before, Jake said. Not like this, Captain Hayes said. This would be suicide. Princess Zara stood up. Her lights were flashing with worry. Jake, I cannot let you do this. If you die for me, how is that better than me dying alone? Jake looked at her seriously. Because if I die trying to save an innocent person, my death means something. If you die because no one tried to help you, that means the galaxy is a terrible place. Princess Zara had tears in her purple eyes. But you could die. Everyone dies eventually, Jake said. The question is whether we do something good with our lives first. Captain Hayes tried to change Jake's mind. Martinez, think about this. Prince Mordak has been training to fight his whole life. You're a good soldier, but this is different. Captain, I've been studying Prince Mordak. He's strong and fast, but he fights like all the other aliens. They try to overpower their enemies with strength. And that doesn't work? Captain Hayes asked. Not if your enemy thinks differently than you do. Princess Zara walked to the window and looked out at space. Jake, there might be another way. I could enhance your weapons and armor with my power. No, Jake said firmly. That wouldn't be fair fighting. Besides, you're still weak from helping our ship. I won't let you hurt yourself more. Then how can you possibly win? Princess Zara asked. Jake smiled. Your Highness, I don't have to win, I just have to make sure Prince Mordak loses. The next day they traveled to Kolos Prime, the dead planet where the trial would happen. It was a gray, rocky world with no life on it. The fighting arena was built into an old crater. Ships from all over the galaxy came to watch. Everyone expected Prince Mordak to win quickly. Some aliens were already making bets on how fast Jake would die. Jake spent his time getting ready. He checked his armor and weapons many times. Princess Zara stayed with him, still trying to change his mind. Jake, please reconsider. I could help you. I could make your weapons stronger. Zara, listen to me. If you help me, everyone will say I only won because of tricks. That won't prove you're innocent. It will just make aliens more afraid of your people. I do not care what they think. I care about you. Jake stopped checking his gear and looked at her. You care about me? Princess Zara's lights got very bright. Yes, I do. You are the first person who ever saw me as strong instead of weak. You are kind and brave and good. I do not want to lose you. Jake felt warm inside hearing this. I care about you too, Zara. That's why I have to do this the right way. Promise me something, she said. What? Promise me you will not die just to prove a point. If you can surrender and live, please do it. Jake took her small hand in his, bigger one. I promise I'll be as careful as I can, but I also promise I won't give up while there's still hope. That night, Jake could not sleep. He sat in the ship's observation room, looking at the stars. Princess Zara found him there. You are worried, she said. A little, Jake admitted. I'm not worried about being brave. I'm worried about letting you down. Princess Zara sat next to him. You could never let me down. You already did more for me than anyone else ever has. I haven't done anything yet. You believed in me when no one else would. You saw me as a person, not just a small alien princess. That is everything to me. They sat together quietly for a while, watching the stars. Jake, can I tell you a secret? Princess Zara said. Yes. I am not just worried about tomorrow. I am worried about after. If you win, what happens to us? You are human. I am Villani. We are from different worlds. Jake had been thinking about this too. I don't know what happens after, but I know that good people can find a way to be together if they want to. Do you want to? She asked quietly. Jake looked at her glowing purple eyes. Yes, I do. Princess Zara smiled. Then we both have something to fight for tomorrow. The morning of the trial came too quickly. Jake put on his armor and checked his weapons one last time. The arena was full of aliens from every part of the galaxy. They were all there to see the small human try to fight the mighty Prince Mordak. Jake walked into the arena. The ground was hard stone, covered with sand. Prince Mordak was already waiting for him. He was huge, even bigger than Jake remembered. His skin was dark purple like Princess Zara's, but he had thick plates of natural armor. His hands ended in sharp claws that dripped with poison. "So," Prince Mordak said in a deep voice, "my cousin found herself a pet human to die for her." Jake did not answer. He was studying how Prince Mordak moved and stood. The arena judge, a tall alien with blue skin, raised his hand. "This combat will decide the fate of Princess Zara and the future of the Villani throne. Begin!" Prince Mordak charged at Jake like a giant monster. Jake rolled to the side just in time. Prince Mordak's claws left deep marks in the stone where Jake had been standing. "Too slow, human." Prince Mordak laughed. But Jake was not trying to fight Prince Mordak directly. He was learning. Jake watched how the big alien moved, how he attacked, how he thought. Prince Mordak was strong and fast, but he fought like he always won easily. He did not expect anyone to be clever or sneaky. Jake had a plan, but he had to stay alive long enough to use it. This was going to be the hardest fight of his life. The fight began badly for Jake. Prince Mordak was much stronger and faster than any human. His claws cut through the air where Jake's head had been a second before. Jake rolled and jumped, trying to stay away from those deadly weapons. "Stand still and die with honor," Prince Mordak roared. Jake did not answer. He was too busy staying alive, but he was also watching and learning. Prince Mordak fought like most aliens. He used his strength to smash through problems. He did not think about tricks or smart fighting. Jake's armor was already damaged. Prince Mordak's claws had cut deep lines in the metal. But Jake noticed something important. Prince Mordak always attacked the same way. He used his strength, but he did not change his plan when it did not work. Princess Zara watched from the stands. Her lights were flashing with worry. She wanted to help Jake, but she could not. This had to be a fair fight. Jake ran to one side of the arena. There were broken rocks and pieces of old machines there. Prince Mordak followed him, laughing. "Running will not save you, human." But Jake was not running away. He was leading Prince Mordak to where he wanted him. Jake picked up a piece of metal and threw it at Prince Mordak's face. The big alien knocked it away easily, but it made him angry. "Fight like a warrior," Prince Mordak yelled. "I am fighting like a human," Jake said. Jake kept moving around the arena. He used the rocks for cover and threw things to distract Prince Mordak. The big alien got more and more angry. When people get very angry, they make mistakes. Prince Mordak charged at Jake again. This time, Jake did not run to the side. He ran straight toward Prince Mordak, then slid between his legs at the last second. Prince Mordak could not stop fast enough. He crashed into the arena wall. Jake rolled up behind Prince Mordak and hit him in the back with his weapon. But Prince Mordak's armor was too thick. The hit did not hurt him much. Prince Mordak spun around and grabbed Jake by the arm. His claws dug into Jake's armor and cut his skin. Jake felt the poison burning in his blood. "Now you die," Prince Mordak said. But Jake had been ready for this. He pulled out a small knife and stabbed it into the joint where Prince Mordak's arm met his shoulder. There was no armor there, just soft skin. Prince Mordak screamed and let go of Jake. Purple blood ran down his arm. "Impossible," Prince Mordak said. "How did you know?" Jake backed away, his arm bleeding from the poison claws. "I studied you. All armor has weak spots." The aliens in the stands were quiet now. They had expected Jake to die quickly, but he was still fighting. Prince Mordak was hurt, but he was still very dangerous. He came at Jake more carefully now, not charging like before. Jake felt sick from the poison, but he kept fighting. He used every trick he had learned as a human soldier. He made Prince Mordak chase him around the arena, getting more tired and more angry. "You fight like a coward," Prince Mordak said. "I fight like someone who wants to win," Jake replied. Jake noticed that Prince Mordak was breathing hard now. Big Alien was strong, but all that armor was heavy. Running around the arena was making him tired. Jake had an idea. It was dangerous, but it might work. Jake stopped running and faced Prince Mordak directly. "Come on then, let's finish this." Prince Mordak smiled and charged one more time. His claws were ready to cut Jake in half. But Jake had been learning about the arena too. There was a place where the artificial gravity was weak because of old damage. Jake had been leading Prince Mordak toward that spot. When Prince Mordak reached the weak gravity area, his heavy armor suddenly made him move wrong. He stumbled and fell forward. Jake jumped to the side and grabbed Prince Mordak's arm. He used Prince Mordak's own weight and speed to throw him into the arena wall. The big alien hit the stone hard and did not get up. Jake stood over Prince Mordak, breathing hard. He could kill him now if he wanted to. That was the rule of combat. But Jake did something different. He held out his hand to help Prince Mordak. "Stand up." "The fight is over," Jake said. "You lost." Prince Mordak looked at Jake's hand in surprise. No alien had ever helped an enemy after winning a fight. "Why?" Prince Mordak asked. "Because the fighting was never about hate," Jake said. "It was about truth." Prince Mordak took Jake's hand and stood up. His armor was cracked and he was bleeding, but he was alive. The arena was completely quiet. All the aliens watching had never seen anything like this. The blue-skinned judge spoke in a loud voice. "The human Jake Martinez has won. Princess Zara is innocent of all charges." Princess Zara ran down from the stands. She was crying, but her lights were bright with happiness. "Jake, you did it. You won." Jake was very tired and sick from the poison, but he smiled when he saw her. Princess Zara put her hands on his wounded arm. Her healing power took away the poison and fixed his cuts. "Thank you," she whispered. "Thank you for saving me." Jake looked around the arena. All the aliens were staring at them. For the first time, they were not looking at Princess Zara like she was weak. They were looking at both of them with respect. Emperor Kylon, Princess Zara's father, came down to the arena floor. He was a tall Villani with silver lights on his skin. "The Galactic Court accepts this result," he said in an official voice. "Princess Zara is innocent. Prince Mordak will be punished for his lies." Prince Mordak bowed his head. "I was wrong, cousin. Forgive me." Princess Zara looked at her cousin with sad eyes. "I forgive you, Mordak. But you must learn that strength comes in many forms." Captain Hayes and the other humans came down to congratulate Jake. But Jake only cared about Princess Zara. "Are you okay?" he asked her. "I am perfect," she said. "Thanks to you." Emperor Kylon spoke to Jake. "Human warrior, you have shown great honor today. What reward do you want?" Jake looked at Princess Zara. "I want permission to stay with your daughter, if she wants me to." Princess Zara's lights got very bright. "Yes, I want that very much." Emperor Kylon smiled. "Then it is decided. You have shown that humans understand honor and strength in ways we did not expect." 6 months later, Jake and Princess Zara were living on the Villani homeworld. Jake worked as a bridge between humans and Villani people, helping them understand each other. The planet was beautiful, with cities that glowed with the same lights as Princess Zara's skin. The Villani people had accepted Jake as one of their own. Other aliens in the galaxy were starting to change their minds about the Villani people too. They realized that being different was not the same as being weak. Jake and Princess Zara stood on a balcony looking out over the glowing city. Stars filled the sky above them. "Do you ever miss Earth?" Princess Zara asked. "Sometimes," Jake said. "But home is not a place. Home is being with people who care about you." Princess Zara took his hand. "I love you, Jake Martinez." "I love you too, Princess Zara." They had learned that love, like strength, comes in many different forms. Sometimes the best things happen when people who are different find ways to understand each other. The galaxy was a big place full of many kinds of people. Jake and Princess Zara had shown everyone that being different was not something to fear. It was something to celebrate. As they watched the stars together, they knew that their story was just beginning. There would be many more adventures ahead, but they would face them together, and sometimes that is all the strength anyone needs.